Let's face it, life isn't easy. If you're stuck in a bad relationship, betrayed or afraid of tomorrow, financially insecure, or desperate for a breakthrough, you've come to the right place. Dr. Carmen Harra is a renowned psychologist, intuitive, relationship expert, and best-selling author, and she's here to give you the miracle guidance you need. Her new call-in show, Miracle Guidance for Everyday Life, offers profound wisdom, practical advice, daily exercises, and empowering predictions, all for you. Dr. Harra's show aims to eliminate everyday problems, big and small, with topics like healing your relationships, reclaiming your power, achieving better health, dealing with loss, and so much more. Regain the joy, stability, and fulfillment you deserve to feel. Tune in to Miracle Guidance for Everyday Life with host Dr. Carmen Harra, live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, and find the answers you've been looking for.
Hello everybody, I'm Dr. Carmen Harra. So happy to be with you every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on my favorite station, OMTimes Radio. And every Tuesday I'm trying a different topic. I'm trying to touch on a different concept. And of course, my greatest satisfaction is to speak with you, because this is designed to be a calling show. So you have the opportunity to call in, you have the opportunity to communicate with me. And in this way, you get advice, and anytime when we speak, we express ourselves, we get answers to our questions, to our prayers, and this show makes sense. So I'm doing this show for many years. I have wonderful people I'm working with. I'm very grateful. And I'm grateful to all of you calling me. And I can see I already have a lot of people calling. I have Koya, I have Catherine, I have Cornelia, I have Lelani, I have Kim. You guys hold on the line. I'll be with you in a minute. My topic for tonight is an interesting one. We're talking about success. Everybody wants to be successful. Everybody deserves abundance. Everybody deserves success. But what are the keys to success? So many people complain, whatever I'm trying, I'm not getting there. I have my dreams. I have the best of intention. But for many years, I feel like I'm stuck and I'm limited in what I can achieve. So I will give you my opinion about what you need to actually really do to break through the stagnation, to achieve and to make your dreams come true. Because, being successful is your birthright. We all can be successful, because everybody's birthright is actually to be successful. But I think that the world around us makes it sometimes difficult to get what we want and what we need. And when this happens, it's best to employ the wisdom of the divine. There are always spiritual tools to help us in every situation. Spiritual tools that are pivotal to reaching success. And there are so many tools that are part of achieving your goals. And all you need is the knowledge how to use these tools. And they can elevate the way you think and raise your vibration, and giving you a new perspective and deliver you a new opportunity. So I want you to learn these powerful things that you can do, almost like rituals, because life is an entire ritual, to elevate your financial opportunity, your energy, and finally to get the recognition for your efforts. Because that's what it is. You work, and you want to see a little bit of recognition. So other than taking your questions, I'm going to work a little bit on the idea and on the topic. I want to show you how you can be successful. I always wanted to, like every one of you, to achieve. So I remember when I was very young, I wanted to be a singer, and I became a famous singer. When I was a teenager, I was touring all over Europe. I was very known. I was doing tons of TV shows and records, and I had the greatest satisfaction. I was really young and actually came to America with a concert. I was offered to sing to New York. I was very young, so I decided to come here. And then 2 days later, I met my husband, and I, of course, I stay here, and I my whole life changed. But when I came, I actually didn't have money. I was coming from a communist regime. We didn't even have money, though I was known, and I consider myself a pretty famous person. But we didn't actually, during the communists, we didn't actually have money. So I came with nothing. And I said, when I arrived here, I said, I need to prove to myself that I can achieve the success that anybody needs to achieve. And I think I was able to get the success I always wanted, and I hope some recognition from what I was hoping to get. So anyhow, I'll go a little bit into this in a second. I also take your calls. But I recently read a quote that said, "No dream is too big when you truly understand that abundance is your birthright." So I'm sure you probably heard this phrase, because it's your, as I said, it's your birthright to achieve, to be successful, to be wealthy, to be healthy, and we all deserve that. We all deserve a nice home, a new car, a beautiful, all kinds of beautiful things. We deserve a thriving career. We deserve to be well compensated for our talents and skills. Then another of my favorite quotes is, if your intention is powerful, your action will be powerful. If your actions are powerful, your results will be powerful. I found this word so wise as a reminder that success is not only physical work. There's always like a strong spiritual component to achieving your goal. You must first have a powerful intention of your goals. A powerful intention that sometimes can be by performing spiritual exercises on a daily basis. That's one of the reasons that humanity, since the dawn of time, thinks of God like a divine help, the divine intervention. We pray to God on a daily basis. We ask a higher force to intervene, to give us that power, that vibration energy, to deliver clarity, to shift our perceptors, to deliver new opportunities, to help us meet the wonderful people in our life, to help us implement spiritual tools. Actually, I think we should always use the spiritual tools on our daily basis. And probably many of you listening to my show are working with prayers, with chanting, with visualization, with meditation. And these are always exist since the dawn of time. And they are used for humanity to get what they want. We should continue to use them even in the modern world because they are so powerful. So as I said, I was dreaming since I was a kid to come to America, and I made it happen. But there are some interesting elements that I wanted, those spiritual secrets that I want to mention to you. My number one spiritual secret, that's why my first book was called Everyday Karma, is you want to get somewhere in life, you want to achieve, you want to be successful, you want to live a wonderful life at every level of your being, that the first thing you need to do is to resolve your karma. Because if you carry karmic imprints, negative karmic imprints, it's going to be very, very difficult to progress through life. Those imprints will always stop you, will always block you, will always drag you down. So you want to have success, you want to have abundance, you want to have health, whatever you want to have, and you can have it all. The first thing you do, you look at yourself, the baggage, what you carry, the baggage, the memories that you carry, that you need to heal and need to resolve, and those are considered to be your karmic package, that you need to go through open the suitcase and go inside and see what it is that you need to throw away, and throw away as much as you can, so that you don't have that burden on your shoulder. You don't need to carry that luggage all the time. Second of all, in life, you need to be healed to succeed. And healing happens by showing gratitude. If you're grateful, you will be successful. In life, you can receive if you give. In other words, giving to get. In life, you also have to speak what you want, because what you want is just the results of your beliefs, we like living in a box, and in that box, we only project the limitation of the box, which is our beliefs, our intentions, our thoughts. So make sure you understand what you speak and you understand what kind of a box you live in, and try to break through that box and see things. So that's why visualization is so important. Close your eyes as you listen to me speaking and you listen to the show. Close your eyes and see your dream manifesting in front of your eyes. Reality reflects what your mind will project, and your mind will try to project different dreams, different images, different wishes, and try to manifest them in a form of another. So now that you close your eyes, see how you're going to buy a new home, how you're going to get a new car, how you will get married to the person you love, how you will heal yourself from a disease. So all of this, try to project them as much as you can. So speak affirmation, use visualization, trust your intuitive mind, and give to receive. I finished a new book. I told you already a number of times. My other book is still available, Committed, Finding Love and Loyalty to the 7 Archetype. If you don't know who your partner is, try to learn who you are first. Understand the concept of archetype is so significant. Again, the concept was introduced in psychology by Carl Jung. So I want you to become aware of it, and I want you to understand your own archetype so that you know who's your match from a psychological point of view. So that's the theme of my book that came some months ago, Committed, Finding Love Through Loyalty, and Loyalty through the 7 Archetypes. So learn about the archetypes. My new book is coming also soon. I'll let you know much more the moment the book goes in print. It's going to happen very soon. I'm going to go and take your calls. I have a lot of people online waiting to speak with me. So I'm going to go to the first caller, Coy in New York. Hi, my lovely Coy. Thank you so much for being with me tonight. How are you?
Good, my love. How are you?
I'm okay.
How are you? Good. I'm so happy to speak to you again.
I'm so grateful. Anytime you call, my dear Coy, I'm excited to speak with you, and I'm listening to your questions and to everything you want to talk to me about. I'm here.
Thank you so very much, and you're so generous. Thank you. All right. I remember about 3 to 4 months ago, you and I had a discussion, and I was asking, saying that I hadn't been in love, and because I didn't allow myself to get hurt, and
I understand.
also the people that I was in relationship with, I didn't see. Every time I looked at them, even if I was dating them, and it's 5, 6 years later, I did not see forever in their eyes. Now,
right.
I remember I thought I was going to die without experiencing that romantic type of love. And you said to me that was not going to happen, that I would not pass without experiencing that. And you told me that there was someone there, and you told me to visualize someone being with me, keep visualizing it, and positive thoughts and everything about it. And you said by the end of the year that I should know something. And so, well, Michael has come back, and he's come back full force. And it started when my brother passed. And I thought that after he finished helping me, that he would go back to, doing whatever it is that he does. But it's changing. It's changing.
Good.
And it's very nice to have fun and to have someone that understands me I understand him. I think
Right.
the maturity level is there. We both hold each other in high regard. We used to work together. I've known him since 2004.
Right.
So all of that. And there was always feelings there, but it was never really acted on. So
Right.
now the feelings are coming, and now
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to get nervous. And I need some help.
Why?
I need
Why?
some
Why?
help.
Why being nervous? Explain me the emotion.
I feel like he's always been the one for me. I feel like we've known each other in that type of a capacity in the
Right.
past life, and
Right.
I'm scared because it puts me in a vulnerable space, a vulnerable space that I'm not familiar with, and I just don't want to get hurt. And I also feel he feels
Yeah,
the
but
same
that's
way.
not, if you think that way, that most likely will happen because you project, there's a link between your feelings and the reality. There's a link between the way you think about it and the way this can translate into your life. So I'm listening to you, and the fear will take over and not
Oh
allowing you
no!
to you know what I mean, not allowing you to unfold the proper way. So I want
Oh
you
no!
right
No!
now
No!
to say, I'm not afraid of this. On
I'm
the
not
contrary,
afraid
I
of it.
know, no, I'm not afraid. I know this is going
I'm
to
not
work
afraid.
better than expected, and it will continue to grow, to flourish, and give me all the amazing, because you deserve it. You have to tell yourself, I really deserve this love. I really want this to be an infinite ocean of love, and make it even better by the minute, every second of my life from now on. So I don't want you ever to say, I'm afraid I will get hurt. That's not going to happen. So the same sentence, I'm afraid this will hurt me, you delete it. That you see, because what we say has so much power, we're not aware of it. But so you're
That's
not
true.
saying, I'm afraid. No, that's not happening. Corey.
Okay. I am
Promise me.
excited about the new opportunities to be in love. I'm so.
Exactly, exactly, exactly. And
You're a
and
good
I want
teacher.
you to, yeah, there is I want to explain you something. In the ancient teaching, there are different mantras that are extremely popular. Like, for instance, I am is the mantra for I am is so whom. So I am is balancing your root chakra and is grounding you in the self-love and connecting you to your power. And there's one mantra I want you to say every day. Instead of saying anything else, I want you to say no mio merengue Q, no mio merengue Q. No
No,
mio
no.
merengue Q is the mantra that Tina Turner used every single day for 2-3
Oh
years, and she
yes,
turned her life around completely. Completely. No mio
yes.
merengue Q is what it says is, I manifest what I want because I make a promise to myself to never give in into the bad stuff, into the difficulty, and I promise myself to triumph over every pain that I've been going through, because you've been going through pain with your brother,
Yes.
with being alone, with the struggling with love. And when you say that, then you keep your promise and you make your whole life 180 degree in the right direction. No mio merengue Q is your
No.
mantra for bringing the love. And anytime a thought hits your brain that, hey, I may be, I don't know, confused about this or not sure, you switch that. You switch it, you know?
Yes.
Do you understand? Am I clear?
Yes. Yes. You are.
Okay. Okay. So I think I know I want you to call me back on this one. Whenever you have a
Okay.
minute in the next number of shows, call me and let me know how you feel about this and
I feel
how
good about.
you. Sorry?
I already changed. I
Yeah.
already changed. I feel good about it.
Yeah, but you call me back and tell me, Carmen, I'm doing so phenomenal. That's what I want to hear. My life is better than I could have ever imagined. That's what I want to hear. Next time we speak, you say, Carmen, this is exactly I am meant to experience. Because you meant to experience the good. You're not meant to experience the bad.
Yes.
You're not. You meant to experience a wonderful situation with this person. You meant to experience that pure love, the love that you, like you said, you were touching my heart, saying, I'm not going to leave this earth unless I experience that love. Well, you're far away from living this reality. We're far away from. You're going to stay here for a long time, but in all that long period of time ahead of you, make sure is full of love. That those years that are left behind are with a lot of love. Okay, my beautiful Koi. I love you, my sweetheart.
Thank you. I love you too. Thank you.
Okay, guys, I'm going to take a very short break. Then I'm going to go to Catherine, then to Cornelia, then to Lelani, then to Kim. So a lot of people tonight. Just hold on the line, and I'll be back with you in a second.
The best of the holistic, spiritual, and conscious world. OMTimes Radio. IOM FM.
OMTimes magazine is one of the leading online content providers of positivity, wellness, and personal empowerment. A philanthropic organisation, their net proceeds are funneled to support worldwide charity initiatives via Humanity Healing International. Through their commitment to creating community and providing conscious content, they aspire to uplift humanity on a global scale. Connect at omtimes.com. OMTimes, creating a more conscious lifestyle.
My name is Victor Furman. Some call me The Voice. I've always been fascinated with human nature, spirituality, science, and the crossroads at which they meet. Join me Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern on OMTimes Radio, and we'll explore these topics and so much more on Destination Unlimited.
You came across someone struggling with hunger. How would you recognize them? Would you notice an 8-year-old girl who's not excited for summer break
because she may not be having lunch again until September?
Or a war veteran who's having a hard time
landing a job and getting back on his feet?
I am the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger. I am hunger in America.
Hunger can be hard to recognize. Learn why at IamHungerInAmerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
And I'm back. I'm going to go straight to Catherine in Florida. Hi, my lovely Catherine. How are you, my love?
Hi, Carmen. I'm doing pretty well, thanks.
Good. How can I help you, my beautiful Catherine?
I don't know. I feel something is blocking my abundance. It may be a self-sabotage, maybe a past life.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's
many times this happens.
And a fear of success at the same time. It's weird.
Well, they work hand in hand. They work hand in hand. If you're afraid of success, you indirectly experience failure. And again, it's that connection that exists in the brain between emotions and physical reality that you experience. That's why we always talk about you cannot afford to be negative. You cannot afford a negative thought. But those negative thoughts, the brain is wired with them. And they come, at the level of the subconscious, and they hit your reality,
Right.
And sometimes you cannot help it. You go to an interview, and in fact, you want to be confident, but there's something deep, deep, deep in the reactive side of the brain that kicks in and makes you fail, though you actually prepare, you're perfect for the job, Those emotions will sabotage. So I do believe that in your case, it's a self-sabotage. And usually self-sabotage comes from previous experience. The way, in my understanding, the law of attraction works is what you experience, you will attract. So because You are telling me I am not seeing the results I want to see when it comes to abundance. Go back into your experience and let me know what kind of experiences you had with abundance that were most likely not that good. Those good experience, those kind of bad experiences are making you continue to attract bad experiences. Do I make sense?
Yes.
So in other words, if you fail in a job, things are going bad, you will continue without realizing subconsciously to attract what you've already experienced. This is the way the brain works. The brain will continue to manifest those negative things that you already experienced. So you will continue to attract situations that are not helping you, not serving you.
Okay. Do you see a specific past life or an incident or something that is blocking it, or is more something?
Yeah, I feel that my sense is that this happened to you either 11 years ago or even longer. Go back in time and tell me what really happened there. What really happened that you were very disappointed. Go back in time and tell me if there was a job where you were mistreated or you completely failed, or tell me if something like this happened to you.
It's not a specific incident, but just in recent last couple of years, businesses just kind of dropped right off, kind of thing.
But if we go back in time even longer than the last couple of years, go back longer than that. If I go back with you 10 years ago, how was business 10 years ago?
Oh, it was awesome. It was great.
Then we need to bring back that reality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that is the case, then that kind of reality, I'm picking up on that reality, and I want to re-implement that. So we shift the energy from where it is now, going back there and even higher. Because everything in this world is kind of energy. So in the energy field, you got into into a stop, into a blockage, into a gap. And if you break that and bring back the energy that you manifested in the past, and you bring that back, oh my God, it's gonna be so good with you. You are not gonna believe the transformation. Are you happy where you work right now?
Well, there's not a lot going on work-wise. I kind of like what I do, but there's just not a lot happening at the moment.
My sense is that you will work in a different place. My sense is that there will be a new place to work. Does that make sense to you?
Okay. That's a possibility. I'm open to, different opportunities.
And I think if you take this new opportunity will be amazing, because this new opportunity will open the door to bringing back those good situations you had years in the past.
Okay. Do you see that coming up soon, anytime?
Yeah. I see this coming up from now on to November, to the end of the year.
Okay.
I see something. Even let me know, please. I will have a greatest pleasure and satisfaction to speak with you about the new. And I have a feeling that there's a man here giving you this chance. But it's like it can be really like a new job.
Okay.
And something new. You start fresh in a different environment, a different company. And anytime you change your environment, you change your luck, you change the energy around, you start from a different perspective, and you kind of bring back that success you had, because if you had that success, you can bring it back.
Okay.
And that's why I don't want the self-sabotage. It makes no sense, Do the same mantra, No Mio Merengue Q, because that is a promise to you that you're not going to let yourself down. And it's very powerful. These ancient mantras, they were used through centuries by humanity.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, there are all kinds of mantras out there. And mantras repetition. Exactly like you say, I'm powerful. Or do your own affirmation. Affirmation are also mantras, things that you keep on repeating till you rewire the brain into the belief that, hey, I can break through, I can finally get what I want, I can really make it the way I want, you know?
Okay.
Because you will. I don't have a doubt.
Okay, awesome. Yes, because I just feel stuck and I want things to move
You're not
forward.
stuck.
So
You're not
you.
stuck. No, you're not. You will see
Okay.
you're not. You will see you're not. And we have the tape of the show, and you're going to call back the show and you will tell me that I got this job and this is changing everything. It's a game changer. It's a new beginning.
Well, that sounds
But work
great.
on your mind. Work on your mind to attract what you've been experiencing already. That abundance. Shift the energy from the last 2 years and go back 10 years ago when things were flourishing.
Okay.
And re-implement that energy. Bring it back into your life.
Okay. Thank
Okay,
you
my
so
love.
much, Carmen.
Thank you, my beautiful. Call me back with good news.
Okay. Thank
Okay, I love you. I'm going to go to Cornelia in Canada. Hi, my lovely Cornelia. How are you?
Hello, Carmen. I'm so happy to talk to you. How are you?
Hi, beautiful Cornelia. How are you, my love?
You know, I'm okay, thank you. Now I'm being at this workplace for 4 months almost. But you know what you
Yeah,
predicted.
and how is it? Yeah.
And because I really need your advice, please tell me. It's interesting so far. I always ended up running from places because of a mean person. Now, here, it's everybody's enemy with everybody, and somehow I'm in the middle. I'm going to have a specific question about that. I'm in the middle. They kind of tasting me from one side, from other side, from somehow I just got in the middle of the dramas, you know, and they pitching on me and being, how you say, bitchy in English. And now I'm just curious because who hired me over there, this little factory is really a pleasant and easy work to do. It's owned from an old guy, 94 years old, but his son and his grandson managing somehow the company with him on the front for sure. I was hired for the youngest one. This guy is 25, 27 years old. But he's the main person who's busy with me, like who's arranging me from left to right and stuff like that. Now, Carmen, I'm very curious. With all this drama going on, if I would tell him something or my opinion, or how do you see him related to me, or how he trusts me, or what is his opinion about me? What can I expect from this guy?
No, his opinion is good. He has a good opinion about you. He sees you like a reliable, hardworking person. Good quality. No, he likes you. It really does. No,
that's what you think?
Mm-hmm. For sure.
And the daddy and the grandpa?
A grandfather, I don't know. I don't know if this man has some kind of loss of memory, losing memory, something like that. I don't think he has
memory, and he's in a wheelchair already, but he's still around all the time. The papa, like the guys.
Right. So I don't see him such. Mentally, I don't think he can make any more decision. I don't think he can have a clear idea about what's happening exactly.
No. It's more the grandson and his son who
those are
taking
the people
decisions and everything.
Yeah, but I don't think you. I think you're very okay over there. I think you are okay over there.
And then doesn't matter what I would say to this kid, he would believe me. Like, 'cause I'm not lying. Like I would just say my side.
He will. No. I don't see.
And I can trust him.
Yes, and if other people around you are mean or whatever, ignore those people. Pretend that they don't exist. You have nothing to do with them. If they like to gossip, if they like to sabotage each other, it's their problem. You know, we're not changing nobody.
So much in this place, Carmen, what I never saw nowhere. How really mean people, and unfortunately, I have to tell you, the meanest one are Romanian. I don't want to believe it. Like,
not
I'm just looking and I'm amazed, mesmerized every day when I see how mean this person is.
Right. I'm so sorry. Sorry you're experiencing this.
Anyway.
The wisdom is they don't exist. You ignore them. You don't try to have to build a friendship. You keep the very business relationship. You don't enter that gossip, environment. No, you just keep it professional. Deal only with this boss of yours, and that's about it. And you'll be perfectly fine. Don't let anybody ruin what you have over there. You have a career, you have a job, you have something to do. Do it. That's it.
That's true.
And you'll be fine.
And Carmen, thank you so much. May I ask you just about AD? Because it looks like it will be how you said in May, that something starts in June and maybe in September he's gonna obtain something. Oh, my son. Do you still see the same situation, Carmen?
Yeah, absolutely. Happening anytime in the next number of weeks. Absolutely, 100%, without a doubt. Yeah.
He will obtain whatever he wants. Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you so much, Carmen. God bless you. Have a beautiful evening. Thank you for taking my call.
You too, my dear.
Love you more.
I'm going to go to Leilani. Hi, Leilani. How are you, my love? Leilani.
Hey, how are you?
Can you hear me? How's my beautiful Leilani?
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
So, Carmen, I got diagnosed with an autoimmune disease and two parasites.
What kind of an autoimmune? There's 100 autoimmune disorders that we know of. Which one? Hashimoto disease. Okay. For that, you have to have very high antibodies. Did you do a C-reactive protein?
Yes.
Did you? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And
you
it
also
wasn't that high. It was 144. I guess it can be up to thousands, but it wasn't that high.
No. That's nothing. That's nothing. That's just nothing.
Okay.
No. I'm not that sure you have it. No. That's nothing. It's getting a little bit elevated. I don't think you have it.
Yeah.
No, because it can go up to 100. 144 is a little bit elevated, but it can go back to, you know what it means? It means more likely you have an inflammatory process going on in your system. And
I think I do.
If you start taking bromelain and turmeric and curcumin, your antibodies will go to normal. And I don't think, do you have nodule on your thyroid?
No. Not that I'm
so
aware
then no.
of.
I don't think
Not
you
that
have
I'm
anything.
aware of.
I don't know who do a sonograph. An ultrasound of your thyroid. It's very easy to be done. It takes like 3 minutes, and you know if the thyroid, if it's measured, if there's any anything on it, and if it's not, then you don't have anything. And also check on the level of the T3, T4. Check to see if the thyroid functions normally, because I really believe it does. And I will contradict.
Yeah, they said T3, T4 is good, the doctor said.
So if the all it functions, there's no nothing on the thyroid, no nodule, is a little bit elevated, the antibodies, I don't think you have it. I mean, I'm not an endocrinologist, but I'm in the medical field, I've studied all of this, and I'm convinced that you don't have it. It's a little bit of elevation. It doesn't necessarily mean it cannot go back to normal if you take some anti-inflammatories. The natural ones.
And you said bromelain and then
bromelain. Bromelain is the most potent, the most powerful, the best antibody, the best inflammatory, natural anti-inflammatory. And then is curcumin in combination with turmeric. So these are two. If you take one at noon and one in the afternoon, one of each, they're very inexpensive. You find them at Amazon. One is like $10, one is like $12. Big bottles. They will last you 2 months, and take them, please. Every disease in the body comes from an inflammatory process. So if you prevent inflammation in your system, you prevent a disease. So please do it.
Okay, and then what about the parasites?
Parasites, you know what I mean? Did you check? Do you have a report on that?
I do. They did a stool sample, and honestly, Carmen, I've been doing some coffee enemas, and I saw 2 in the stool. I saw two
Okay,
long
well,
ones.
there's the specific treatment for that. I write me an email and respond, and I tell you what kind of a treatment you can take for that, and you can get rid of that. Don't be worried. These are things that we can correct very easily.
So this thyroid explains the weight gain. I'm probably 10 to 15 pounds heavier than normal, and I'm not eating differently. So the thyroid.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be autoimmune, and it doesn't have to be Hashimoto necessarily. But thyroid, yeah, and it's also mental and emotional, you know, because you're going through such a hard time moving from here and there, you know. But what can a component that can be happening here is your hormones that the thyroid does, your hormones, the estrogen, the progesterone. Check on those and let me know their levels. And I have a fabulous treatment that is natural for that. But let me know first the level, and I'll help you fix that. And then your weight will get stable. And I have an amazing recipe for losing weight that I actually spoke about on my other 2 shows. So if you listen to my previous shows, you're going to listen to the recipe I gave for losing weight. That is a natural, an amazing recipe for losing weight that works.
Okay. So you don't think I have Hashimoto?
I personally don't think so. I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt it because the level of the antibodies are just a little bit elevated. No. Hashimoto usually goes to level of 800, 900 to 1,000 and even more. You know, elevation that is, no. Usually autoimmune, there's so many autoimmunes. You know, that determine if there's an elevation of the antibodies. But in your case, they can go back to normal with anti-inflammatory products. So let's not jump to a conclusion. So I don't need to
take the doctor wants me to take 11 different supplements, and Carmen, it's going to be so much money.
Okay, do me a favor, text me those supplements and I'll respond.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, my beautiful. I love you, Leilani.
Thank you. Love
I'm going to go to Kim in Florida. Hi, my lovely Kim. How are you, my dear?
Hello, Carmen. How are you?
Good to talk to you, my Kim. How's everything?
Everything's okay. I just have a question. So, you know, I've been going back and forth for the past 6 months regarding buying my rental property.
Which I always told you to buy it.
Right. So it's not, remember the situation is a little more complicated because
I remember.
My mortgage is, the loan has to come from my 24-month bank statements because I didn't make enough money to approve it. So right now, as soon as we were supposed to close July 5th, and then I was told to sign an extension on the loan July 5th. So I did, and then they asked me to get the bank asked me for a CPA letter, and that cost me $400, and I got that letter, and that was approved, and now the bank's like, well, where did you get paid? And I got paid through Venmo. Well, get me a Venmo report. So I got the Venmo report.
Well, that's Kim, that's the way banks works. They are a pain, you know.
But they're denying me. So after all this paperwork and money spent, I don't mind doing any of it because I'm very excited. It's a great, the house is being sold for $250 and it's already at $390. So my landlord loves me and he's doing me a favor. But the point is that as time has gone by, banks have changed their rules, unfortunately. So
the banks are getting worse. But I want to tell you something, and that's my intuitive mind talking, because I spoke about this for years and years, way before it happened. I always warn everybody, I said, go ahead, buy a house till you can, because things will get worse and they will continue to get worse. The interest rates are going to be so high that nobody will want to buy a property anymore. And not even rents will be affordable because the rents will go to the roof too. So what I want you to do is make an effort, because I know you'll get this house. I don't care with which bank, that you go to another bank, that this bank at the end will reconsider. Fight for this, because this is a fabulous decision.
Carmen, I am so fighting with it, and I'm stunned right now because I got the bank, asked for the bank report. I don't know if it's this mortgage guy. He's unfamiliar how this works. But he's been working with me for 5 months at this point, and he's like, okay, give me the Venmo report. And the Venmo report says every employer that paid me, I mean, it's legit. And he said the bank won't accept it, so that bank won't go through. And he said right now you need to put $25,000 down, and I don't have that. And I have no co-signers. So at this point, the only last solution is if this house goes up to $415,000, which is right now it's at $390,000 in a short period of time, which my mortgage broker doesn't think that's going to happen, or he's going to ask my landlord, would he drop the house down $20,000? Otherwise, I can't buy this house. I mean, we've explored every avenue, and I'm like upset. And I mean, what do you think is going on here? Do you really feel that I'm still going to buy this house?
You want to buy the house, and you know what? This house will go up to even $300,000 more in the near future, very easily. You're in a winning situation buying it.
Do you think the landlord's going to lower the price for me, or is that not going to be?
He will. He will do anything to let you have the house.
Really?
Very good intention on the part of the landlord.
He really is. He's like a father figure to me, and he's been so patient and wonderful.
No,
but it's
I tell you, I feel this is, my intuition is never lying to me. I do believe that this man will help you get the house. And I know you will get the house, a period, that I know.
So you don't see me having to move at all, do you?
You're not going to move, no.
Thank God, because I have 3 elderly dogs, and nobody wants 3 dogs. And I'm thinking, where am I going? And then the rent, like you just said,
no,
high.
And the rents are going up, Kim. Interest rates are going to go to the roof, are going to go to 15, 18, are going to go. I remember buying a house 20-something years ago with 18 interest rate. So I know how bad that can be. So I don't want you to go to that, to do it now till you can. That's all I can tell you.
So the landlord's going to go ahead and work with me and make this happen to me.
Yes, everybody will work with you, and please call me and let's celebrate that you finally got this house.
Girl, I am ready to celebrate with you. Do you think this is going to happen in August?
Yeah, it's going to happen. Yes.
Because this has been like 5 months, and the longer we struggle...
Yeah, but you're almost there, Kim. You're almost there. Okay, my love. So let me know when that happens.
So you made me feel better. Thank you, Carmen. I love you.
I love you. I love you, my dear. I'm going to go to Hakeem in Florida. Hi, Hakeem.
Hi, how are you, Carmen?
Hakeem, I love you. How are you, my dear?
I'm good. You're awesome. I'm with my newborn. Well, he's not newborn now. It's been a year, but you're so spot on.
He's already 1 year?
It's already 1 year, yeah.
Oh, my God. I'm so excited for you. My God.
I'm always missing the show. And I'm like, I got to call. Something was telling me to call. And
thank you. Thank you for calling. Hakeem, call all the time. Call the show all the time, every week. I love you. You know that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No, I just wanted to call to say thank you. And, I just became a new realtor. But my whole thing is
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Thank you so much. I just didn't want to feel like I'm spinning my wheels, especially, in this shift, this market, as it's so tough to prospect and find new people. So I was like, oh, man, am I spinning my... Lord, what am I really supposed to be doing with myself? So,
Right. But, the real estate is still doing very well.
Yes,
is it working for you?
So far, I have to take a little backseat because of my son. So it's a little bit of a role reversal where, my wife is out there really, really grinding, and then I'm slowing down. So I'm kids. So I'm not.
But a lot of responsibilities for you.
It is. I got a lot going on.
Right.
I got a lot going on, but I was like, I have to catch Carmen's show and just tell her thank you for everything that you've done for me and my family. So I just my open letter.
One day you guys have to stop by. I want to see this beautiful baby.
No, we sure will. I didn't want to take.
Send me pictures. Send me pictures so I can. No,
I sure will.
Can?
No. Of course I can.
And send my love to your beautiful wife and to your other baby. I'm so happy for you, Hakim, and I'm proud of you getting the license as a realtor and continue to work and come visit whenever you want.
No, I sure will.
And thank you for listening to the show. I'm very, very grateful.
Oh, are you kidding me? I just thank you so much for everything you've done. I didn't want to take up too much time because I know you got a lot of callers. But it's just a thank you.
Okay, right? My Hakim, I love you. I'm going to go to Pauline in New York. Hi, Pauline. Hi, my love.
Funny you mentioned, and hi, can you hear me?
My Pauline.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, my love.
Okay, great. You know, the chant you just said, I belong to the temple, the very temple, but there's two temples. There's a fake one out there, and it's not good. But I'm just saying, you got to say it correctly, because you actually said it kind of wonky. It's Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. I know, you're not a Buddhist. And that's really what they really should be doing. It's not just to use it. It's very sacred. You can't just use it.
Yeah, but there's a certain intonation. There's a certain way of doing this. But
right, and you have to be. I had to have the whole ceremony and everything, and then and if I don't have a good space for it, I returned it to the temple because I don't want to dishonor it. It's very powerful. We have the temple here.
Those are very powerful. Because it goes back to
so many pray to it, and they're
to
very
so many
devout.
thousands of years. You know what I mean? To the
it's
to the
old
value
and
of the
it's chanted over and over, and very pure souls, and the ancestors are behind it. If you chant this slow, you will see. I went in and out of dimensions when I was doing this. I did not know what that was back then when I first started. My girlfriend just dragged me and saying, "Oh, you can get anything you want." She made it sound like it was. I didn't want it for that. She said, "Oh, you chant and all these famous people, you get all kinds of wishes."
You can let my audience, because I have so many people listening to the show. You can let my audience. Let my audience know about the power of this. Let them know, because
it's you know what, it doesn't. You can actually even just chant your name. That's really important. Your name is very sacred. If you could, like you said, I am. You like say, I love myself. And you got to start believing that. And if you don't, that's why you're not manifesting anything. You have to start loving yourself, forgiving yourself. Whatever you did in the past, you might even be taking on your whole family's lines of karma. So anything that comes your way might look bad.
It's exactly what I was saying at the beginning, that people are blocked because of not unresolved karmic issues. So you're exactly repeating what I said at the beginning.
And my chanting, believe it or not, the chanting is with the Buddhists. This is helping my family. I did go through that, and there's ceremonies for all this. I had no idea I was doing all of this, but it was helping. But if you even chant Om, that's a simple one. That's so simple.
Yeah. Well,
and even like the phrase Namaste, Namaste.
OMTime Radio, OMTime Radio. This is why people are so drawn to the station, because this is a spiritual station. This is a station that uses this definition of mantra. It's like the definition of the station. So that's why I love this place, and I feel so comfortable. That's why so many people are drawn to this station, just because of the power, you know.
I listen to almost every show. I've listened to them all. I really just glean everybody, see what they're offering. And one person had a show that was very interesting. They had a channel, and I know Chris knows this. The channel mentioned he had a new entity come in, and he said that we have us that's stopping us, and we put it there ourselves. That's the funny part. And then there's a way to get rid of stuff. You go through the Akashic records to, disavow whatever you said you vowed to do. You probably put this on yourself. You learned your lesson. You're supposed to, go in and break the contract. And if you really did learn your lesson, and all this kind of stuff, there's so many ways so that you release all this stuff. There's just so much modalities out there. It's interesting, and I'm watching. I'm just learning all of this, watching what's going on.
You know so much. I always have such a pleasure. It's been an honor to always invite you to speak with me, because you know so much. You're such a pure soul, and you have extraordinary wisdom. and knowledge. So I'm very grateful to know you, Pauline, and I'm
You
very
too.
grateful
I mean,
that you
you're
always-
so giving. I love you too because you're the only person I know is not about making money. It's for you. It's not all about that for you. You can make money. I know that. But you're so giving in your information. You're trying not to make people spend money. I like what you told that lady. She does not have, or if she doesn't, the symptoms are not. It's not. Don't believe it fully because if you believe that diagnosis totally, then you will have that disease.
Exactly. You don't believe in whatever they tell you, and don't believe in anything bad about yourself. Just make yourself pure and whole. I love you, my beautiful Pauline.
Okay,
Thank
bye-bye.
you for being with me all the time. I adore you. I love you. And I love all of you. Thank you so much for listening. I'm very grateful for you and for OMTime Radio. And God bless everybody. I'm Carmen Harra. I'll be with you next week. Thank you for listening.